What is the Ottawa Process for landmines and cluster munitions? Imagine a world where hidden dangers remain as long after conflicts end, threatening innocent lives. That's what the Ottawa Process aims to change. It is a series of diplomatic efforts that led to important international treaties to stop certain weapons from harming civilians. The process started in the late 1990s with countries coming together in Ottawa, Canada, to find solutions for landmines and cluster munitions. These weapons are especially dangerous because they can stay active for decades and cause injuries long after fighting stops. The main achievement of the Ottawa Process is the creation of the Anti-Personnel Mine-Ban Convention, also called the Ottawa Treaty. This treaty bans the use, production, and transfer of anti-personnel landmines. Countries that sign the treaty agree to destroy their stockpiles within a set time, usually within 4 years. They also commit to clearing mined areas so civilians can safely live and work there. The treaty emphasizes helping victims with medical care, rehabilitation, and support to rebuild their lives. It also encourages countries to cooperate by sharing resources and expertise for mine clearance and victim assistance. While the Ottawa Treaty focuses on anti-personnel mines, it does not cover all explosive remnants of war. For example, anti-vehicle mines and cluster munitions are not included. Cluster munitions are weapons that releases many smaller bombs over a wide area, often leaving unexploded parts that can harm civilians for years. Because of these dangers, another international process called the Oslo Process was launched. This led to the Convention on Cluster Munitions, adopted in 2008 and in force since 2010. This treaty bans the use, production, and transfer of cluster munitions and requires clearing contaminated areas and helping victims. Both treaties reflected principles of international humanitarian law, which aim to protect civilians during war. They promote the idea that weapons causing indiscriminate harm should be prohibited. Countries that join these treaties agree to destroy existing stockpiles, clear mined or contaminated land, and support victims. These efforts have led to practical steps like passing national laws to implement treaty rules, conducting land clearance operations, and running education programs to warn people about landmine and cluster munition risks. The Ottawa Process shows how the international community can come together to reduce the suffering caused by certain weapons. It is a clear example of how legal agreements can help protect civilians and promote safer conduct during armed conflicts. By banning weapons that are hard to control and often cause long-lasting harm, these treaties help make the world a safer place for everyone.